Hello everyone, my name is Lorthorn, and welcome back to Dragons and Dungeons. It appears I'm in a bit of a grave situation at the moment, so let's get out of that. Today, we are going to... Last time we figured out where we're going to live, which is generally over there. Today is how we're going to live. We have a village nearby, which allows trading. We have cows, which can be caught and turned into a nice cow farm, and we can plant some wheat for the wheat farm. And so we can get ourselves a pretty good stock of food pretty quick here. So, let us rest the night away, then we can go say hi to the villagers. And from there, we can get on to the rest of our attempts. Along with how to live, of course, comes the notion of housing. And housing we will definitely need, because this is not good enough. My plans is to build a castle of sorts, or building, stronghold, what have you, and have each part of the castle, or each individual additional building to the keep and such not, be dedicated to one of the mods. A very common, tried and true practice of many a Minecraft mod pack player, which has multiple mods one has to participate within. But, to start from here, let's see what the village has. They have Arcane Furnace, which is very good for us doing any sorts of mana artifacts. Very nice. Got lots of campfires about. Berry bushes for a little more food security. And speaking of food security, I need inventory space security. So, I unfortunately have to travel back towards home and deposit some of my inventory there so that I can continue with the gathering and trading of loot from the village. What the dickens are hiding under tree skeletons? The most sneaky and dangerous kind of skeleton. I have to look out for those. Right. So, we'll have to set up a few chests in there. Luckily, we got 2 of them, and that will give us quite a bit of space. So we'll put that hat away, and we'll put the horse armor away. When we do get a horse, we'll have a very nice horse. It'll be amazing. Right. And might as well smelt a little bit of this. Okay. Now then, back to the village, which is this way, or that little hill. And I will have to make a few signs directly about it. I have a waysign mod, which lets me have little signs that can point directions, which is pretty cool. So we'll have to get some of those set up. Of course, waystones is not in this mod pack. And that is for a very important reason. And that reason being that waystones, well, not only strong, gets rid of the purpose of one of the astral sorcery bonuses, which is the wonderful Star Path Traveler. So we are going to enforce. I have to travel with sorcery if I want to do my teleportations, not random waystones dotting the world. I mean, I can also just disable the recipe for waystones and it can only be notable locations, but no, I think having to craft the astral sorcery teleporters will be much interestinger. Stupid raven. Gotta be careful with them berries. Speaking of which, you do some trading. You could actually probably help me get set up with my wheat seeds. So I'll just claim a few of these. Your farms, dear sir, are one of the more hideous things I've ever witnessed. I guess you do live right next to ice. Okay, that's fine. Afternoon, Mr. Gollum. Okay, he would one-shot me if I was hostile to him, so I think we are non-hostile to him. Which is a good thing. Very much a good thing. I think the ravens are trying to steal the seeds I'm collecting. Sneaky blighters. Anything in here? Just a purple bed. But in here... why on earth do you have a higher building if I can't even access it? Ah, stairs from the outside. Interesting design. Red potato spruce. Okay, I'll take stock of that and I'll take it. Thank you very much. Right, what do we have over here? Then, let's see. Alright, what's all this then? Trees and spruce and stuff. Not really partial to spruce trees myself. Just don't find their color scheming appealing. As you were, villager boy. Continue hopping on that bed. That is your prerogative. Is that a graveyard or is that mermaids in the water? Mermaids are the worst. Oh, I hate mermaids. But I think that's a gravestone just sitting there. And another roguelike dungeon. Very nice. Okay. Well, buried at sea has a completely different meaning, although this is closer to buried at lake. Rather strange. Waterlogged. Just a bunch of bones. Nothing appealing in there for me. Nothing interesting. Still worth the dig. Bones can be used for various different ingredients and devices. Alright. And as to you, an emerald, some berries, a fern, some pumpkin seeds, and a sign. Well, all these can be used for a greater purpose, I suppose. And here we have this building, which I shall leave intact until I need the resources within it. And I don't want to be toting those about. That's just confusing too early. But one of the... that's a villager's job, actually, so I'll leave the blacksmith with his work. And they're not that hard to build. What on earth is this? Huh. Strange little chunk of stone. And we got a wolf. Or... you tamed? No, you're a wolf. Alright, I'll be taking you as I have the dog talent mod. So you're my companion now. Although I don't know how that mod works. You still serve. Oh my. Interesting little blacksmith with a blasting furnace here. Okay. And you sell armor for exorbitant prices. People are trying to have a well party. It's kind of odd. Alright, I'll get involved. There we go. Let's all hop around the pond. It's a good old hopping time. Okay. And slime island up there, but the slime shoes are terrible. Oh, brilliant. Chess piece. Need one of those. And more barding. Don't need that. Obsidian and steel and apples, though, I will definitely take. Get the ice bucket challenge done. Any of these stands have shoes on them? No. Alright. And you're just Fernie. Villager guards. Really depressing landscape over there. Less depressing landscape over here. I think I've gotten everything I could want out of the village. Right, come along, dog. Away we go. I can even name tag you eventually. Just need to anvil it up. Dog? Yeah, he'll come along eventually. You'll see. You'll all see. Right, that is a pretty good start on resources. Need to make a hoe. There's our dog. Come along. Gather from the village. Need to make a hoe. Can get a field going. Then gather the cows in with the wheat. So I'm going to have to cut down a few trees and plant a few trees to make a forest. Alright. Jolly good. We'll get that done lickety, well, next day-ish. There's about. Gonna get started though on making the farm. So roundabout here, roundabout way into the house. There we go. And spiders. Wonder if they're beneath the floorboards. Let's find out. Nope, nothing. There might be something through this wall though. Nope, nothing. Guess I was wrong. Alright, that's a little bit more iron. We got a mix of resources here. Let's go to the storage shed that we're currently living in. Need that put away in there, as we're not going to be using any of those anytime soon. Actually, I can make spruce fencing. Well, birch probably is more likely fence I'll be making. Pumpkin seeds, not going to be buying pumpkins, never really do that. Silver ingots. Berries are just good for easy food. Bones are good for bone stuff. Spruce sign, I don't need that. Wheat can be for cows. Okay, let's make a hoe, and then we'll probably go to sleep with that in mind. So, one hoe to be made. And one night to sleep through. Oh, I can actually fast travel with the signposts. Interesting. That, I did not know the signposts actually allowed me to fast travel from signpost to signpost. Those also spawn way rarer, so that's a cool feature. Where do I want the wheat field to be located? Well, I need a bucket to redirect the water, or I can do it along the coast. Along the coast has its own problems, though, so... Gonna make a bucket. Alright. One bucket to be made. One bucket to be gained. One bucket we have. Now we got a lot of water sources available to us. And we got that little farm over there. But you want to be in an area that actually interacts within the chunk you've loaded to grow. I mean, this isn't a bad spot right here for a field. So, we can start work. Clear these out. God, that is loud. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. And we started our Lexicon Botania journey. Sky of Beginning. Jolly good. So, for a farm, what are we thinking here? I'd like to be able to generate 64 wheat with a full field. 64 bread, sorry. Which, for guaranteed, is 64 times 3, 192. So that was going to be one water block, and then, was it 4 around or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 around it. That'll be all good. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. Perfectly laid out. Dirt blocks put into order. Ducks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that one decayed really fast. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, lots of flowers that we're going to need. That's nice. Okay. No distinction between the fields, but you know, mixed crop fields are actually far more healthy for the soil and the fields themselves than just random crops. So, apparently, I mean, I've just read about this and watched a few videos on it. I'm not a scientist in farming, a farm scientist. I have a friend who's a farm scientist. Maybe I could ask her. Get on my field, you little bugger. Going to need to eat some food here. This will be a very good start to my farm. Yes, cows and wheat, and then I can go venturing with impunity with the amount of food that I happen to have, which is brilliant. I'm already on track with the hemp fiber because we're going to need that for all the artificer stuff, because there has to be an artificer class in D&D. I don't like the artificer. It is my least favorite class. I mean, I haven't played it, but just purely on a note of it's different than what I had when I was growing up and playing D&D. And what's new and different is bad. And so I don't like the artificers, not one bit. Because they're weird and different, and I'm not used to them. And so, should get rid of them. But it is one of the classes, so we have to go ahead with it. Harvest Moon rises, and your crops will harvest better. Ah, well, that is a shame, and that means I have Blood Moon installed. Oh dear. Well, that's going to be scary. That's going to definitely be scary. Come on then. It'll be a grand start. Because now we have even number. No, get off the fence. Get off the fence. Get off the. Oi. Come on. How did I do that? Huh. Weird. Apparently fences have no power over me. Which is kind of... I guess I'm vaulting them. Oh, right. I can wall jump. I have a wall jump mod. How does that work? It's probably like a little fence vault. Ah! Hup! 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 This is making no sense to me. I mean, I can sort of do a little hook stall on the wall. Incredibly irritating, actually. Might just get rid of that mod for the sense that it's hard to do. Okay. We got cows, we got wheat, and seeds to sow, bread to bake. Ah, it's a good life. It is a good life. And trees to plant. Trees to plant over here. Plant a few trees. Alright. And then next time, I should be able to have a house built in the area. So food security is secured. Which is brilliant. Brilliantly good. Not the most exciting episodes, but a task worth doing to start with, as it sets the road for all steps to come. And we could go check out the dungeon and see what's inside there if we're feeling a little bit adventurous. But you know what? Gosh darn it, I am. So, we got some tools. We're not wimps. We'll make some shoes. And we'll go see what lies within the dungeon. Alright. We got our swords. We got our come back to life tool. Any levels I can spend? Nope, no levels. Where's the sun in the sky? Pretty good overhead. Let's go into the dungeon then. And get some torches, of course. Torches, then we can go dungeoning. I always forget things, don't I? Right. Well, there should be some pretty light treasure in there. There we go. That is a brilliant stack of torches. And we do not need those flowers. Okay. Down we go then. And off we go. Let's see what lies within the roguelike dungeon. I hope this is a roguelike dungeon. And that's what it should be. If memory serves, which I think it does, the tops of roguelike dungeons are houses? Not this one, apparently. I seem to recall the tops of roguelike dungeons being very house-like. I also think there's houses inside them as well. To start with, though, it looks like darkness. Ah, yes, and then you can choose to break down the iron to explore within. Cake room and well-lit room. I think I'll go this way, although that does lead towards a witch boss. And I do not have ranged weapons to fight her. Okay, right. Well, let's start laying out a few breadcrumbs. And by breadcrumbs, I mean torches. And yeah, so we don't need to go fight the boss. We'll just avoid her. And go check out what lies this way. No spawners, which is always a good sign. So cake room it is then. I wonder if this cake is a lie. Probably not. It's good. Ooh, there's a bedroom. It's a nice room. And there is a spawner to immediately eliminate. Oh dear, she followed. Ah! Oh, this is bad. I'm about to die. Ah! Oh my! Okay. Well then. That is terrifying. And she is very strong. Wow. Boss monsters are very boss monsters. Huh. Wanna go die, dog? No, I'm running to the car. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie me. Okay. Hey. Oh my, I deal no damage to her. Also, my gear is just gone. Huh. Well, we can have her follow us out. And so we can kite her to a certain extent. Away from the dungeon. Then we can go look to see if my gear even exists anymore. She's not throwing fireballs. Oh, there they are. Oh, dodging time. Yep. Definitely dodging time. My word, woman. That is not a very nice thing to do to people. Especially near their homes. Alright. Well then, now that we have our kited out over there, we run around in a big circle. Hope that that fire doesn't spread too far. And... make a trap? I don't know. She appears to still be trying to murder us. This might be worse than I thought, depending on her pathing and readiness and willingness to follow me. Could go die again. See if that gives me access to my loot. Okay. Well, avoid named enemies. It's a cruel lesson learned. Okay. Gear is gone. And I'm pretty certain that is most certainly not supposed to happen. So that is a wee problemo. Got a lot more gear here. Food and stuff. But I'm pretty certain gear is not meant to just disappear. I'll have to look into that. Ah, I see. Well, apparently I live in the dungeon now. Any of you deal extra damage? Nope. Okay. Unless she acquires it. If you can keep a witch stun locked. Those fireballs are what scare me the most. And she has regen. What an awful boss. If I can imprison her somehow, though, then in the future I can kill her at my own leisure. Or not. We'll sleep the night away and go investigate where I just died. And if there's again no gear whatsoever, then we have some concerns. Oh, get away from my house. Oh, goodness me. Did I install Corel? Or did she burn all my stuff? Well, Houston, it appears we have a small problem. Slow? Gargarious Goat Gibbers. Batman? You got a problem. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. If you might tank some of her attacks and turn your aggression towards her. Sir? Sir? This woman is a little witch, and you are a mage slayer. Oh, bollocks. Right, well then. It appears that we've lost all our gears, which is not the most fun thing to ever have happen. But we shall proceed to try to survive and succeed. But as it remains for the moment, thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you all next time in whatever comes next. And we do have a good set of food set up. It wasn't too much good gear loss, it's just the armor that kind of sucks, but you know, beyond that, and I think my guidebooks, it's not the worst loss in the world. So, we'll build a trap, we'll drop her in it, kill her later, and then we'll start building our house. So, until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. So until that time, goodbye.